so cold outside, but it is no longer January, y'all. I am so sick of the cold weather, and not even just that, but the beginning of this year has just been so chaotic, to say the very least. And yes, I dyed my hair red, so that's how you know how this year has been going so far. Yes. And he's really cute, but he smells like litter because he just went to the bathroom. So yeah, sorry, dude. We're gonna edit a photo that I have already edited before, but I'm just gonna redo it and kind of see like where my style is now compared to what it was 2 years ago. With this photo, I feel like it's going to turn out relatively the same. We're gonna mess with like basic tones and basic highlights, up the shadows. I'm gonna up the blacks on this one just a little bit, just because it is a very dark photo. I want to get as much detail as possible. Lower the clarity, make it a little bit sharper here. And we're gonna do the 3 pointers. I'm gonna start from the top, make that a little bit lighter. Ooh, she's coming along so far. Oh, I almost forgot. Saturation. And then up the vibrance, just a tiny bit there. I lower that just a little bit to not make it as green, so it kind of turns into like a yellowish color. I'm gonna, with this one, it seems like it's turning certain portions of it orange and then other portions of it green, and I kind of want to make it more even. So I'm gonna turn up the yellow just a little bit. With the blues, I don't want to make it too blue, so I'm just going to lower this just a tiny bit. There's no reds. I'm gonna lower the oranges. I don't even think there's orange in this photo, but I'm gonna lower that anyways. And you don't want to turn it down too much because obviously that would be the entire photo. So we're not doing that. If anything, I might not turn it down too much. I'm definitely gonna turn down the blues. I don't want the blues to kind of overpower. This sort of haze is too aqua-y, so I'm going to turn that down. So with the aquas, turn that down. Already looking so much better. Okay, I'm gonna up the yellows a little bit. I kind of like how it's highlighted up there just a bit. Nothing with the oranges. Okay, I really love this so far. Amazing. Okay. I'm gonna up the blues just to make that waterfall pop a little bit more. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous, gorgeous. So with the color grading, I might not do anything with it really. Maybe make it just a little blue and then make it a little bit brighter. Yeah, I kind of really love that so far. So that's before and after. Let's see what the difference is when I turn off the color mixer. Oh my god, that makes a world of a difference. Yeah, so I just got rid of the blues and the aquas and made the greens a little bit more, just more subtle and softer. Let's see if this does anything. Sometimes I like turning this down to dilute the greens a little bit more. So like the blue primaries, that's a big one when you want to mess with the greens. So I turn that down a little bit more, and then we're going to up the saturation on that a little bit. And I want to turn the green primary hues down just a little bit. I really love this color so far. Beautiful. Okay, so what I like doing now is pretty much masking the sky, dehazing it a little bit, and just overall making it a little bit softer so there's not too much focus on the sky and there's more focus on the main subject, which is the waterfall. So I'm going to create like a linear mask, which I said before, I usually always do this, but this one I'm going to turn down the saturation a bit. So see the blues kind of disappearing. You're not going to focus too much on the sky. Clarity, lower, dehaze right there. Maybe I'll see what it looks like if I, yes, okay. Yeah, I like that. And okay, I'm gonna create a new mask and just make these shadows pop a little bit more right here. So I am using the brush tool in the darker areas just to make this part pop a little bit more. So we'll see what that looks like. Definitely seeing more detail come out, but I also see more blues come out. So I'm going to use a saturation and -12, I would say, is a good one. Um, just so, again, there's not too many blues in this photo because I mostly want to focus on the greens. I'm gonna take the brush tool a little bit over here and just kind of dehaze this entire area to make it a little bit more misty and you can see it a little bit more. I'm gonna up the whites and then, okay, up the blacks a little bit, and then here we go. Here is the dehaze. See, it looks kind of mistier, and I really love that. I do want to maybe up the exposure just a little bit. Maybe mess with the contrast just a tiny bit. And then I'm gonna create like another linear mask because I kind of want the focus to be more on the waterfall, not too much on the sides of it. So we're gonna add another one. Okay. I like it. I like it. I'm starting to see like a little bit like it's too aqua green over here. So what I like doing is I'm gonna play with that a little bit more. Maybe I'll create a mask and a brush right here and just lower the saturation just a tiny bit. That looks so much better. Okay, and just tweaking the shadows a little bit more because it is so moody, and I'm also going to just kind of crop it a little bit. Let's do 4x5. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I think this one turned out really good. And surprisingly, you know what? I'm going to just dilute the green just a tiny bit more. No one's going to even notice that, only me. Only me. This could literally take hours. Sometimes I have to revisit and edit a photo like days later, maybe even months. Hence why I haven't even looked at a lot of my Iceland footage from November. It's just so much. Sometimes I take a photo, I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna look so good. And then I look at it like actually in Lightroom and I'm like, I hate this. Why did I take this photo? My eye sees the vision, but when I look at it in Lightroom, I just don't trust it. And sometimes it takes months for me to like pick it up and just start editing it. Anyways, thanks for hanging with me and chilling. Next week, I'm going to be getting back into traveling and I am heading to Amsterdam and then meeting up my friend in Madeira, Portugal. Yeah, I'm super excited to show you guys what's going to be happening. I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna get there, hopefully. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time.